TV proudly presents Kentucky Christian University Baseball as the Kool Hit Sports Network brings you live coverage from Grayson, Kentucky. Now let's head to the field and the pregame show and Kentucky Christian University Baseball right here on Kool TV.
Welcome to the campus of Kentucky Christian University here in Grayson, Kentucky, also known God's country. We're ready to start a new game. We just finished up the game that believe it started on Thursday, and we got some severe weather that came through here. I believe some lightning and heavy rain and hail moved through. So resumed that game. It went fine. Old Tennessee Wesleyan defeated Kentucky Christian 16-0. Not after a couple of eventful hits. I believe even a triple by KCU. So trying to get that momentum rolled over into technically this is game number 2 of we're going to play 2 today, both just 7-inning games. We'll take a break. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Back out here on the campus of Kentucky Christian University. We're underway here in game number 2. Count is 0-1. This one just misses low. At the plate is Turner. Pitching for the Knights is Spurlock. 1-1 is the count on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Here's the pitch. Count goes 1-2.
What's that? I don't see notes.
This one misses just outside. Count goes 2-2. Of a very powerful Tennessee Wesleyan lineup who can put runs on you in a hurry. This one grounded over the shortstop. Throw over to first, and there's one away. Good job by Rivera over there at the shortstop position. I'll tell you, if you hit it to Rivera, you're out. Very rarely would you see him make an error over there on the shortstop position. Going back to what we saw last year, just a very solid infield for this Knights team. At the plate now is Hubble. And this one misses just low and outside, 1-0. This one slapped into left field. It's going to go fair all the way to the wall. Rounding first and going to second is Hubble, and he'll have a stand-up double. with one out here in the top of the first. Go down just a little bit. Just cutting you for 1 second here. And the wind direction at this field is particularly important. Anytime the wind is blowing from left to right, it seems like the ball carries a lot more. So right to left, not necessarily, but when it's left to right, it seems like it carries more away from the highway as it is today. So the ball should carry quite a bit. One man on, one out in the top of the first. This one misses high and inside for ball one. Martinez is at the plate.
One thing that we've seen from this Wesleyan team is they have a good amount of discipline at the plate.
Absolutely, and I think it comes with experience. You know, you look at the season stats for all these guys. You know, they are. You know, look at how Martinez is kind of at the plate right now. He's a guy that it's not stepped out of the plate. He's kind of, you can make an argument, he crowds the plate a little bit. They know what they want as a batter, where the pitch should be at, and they make you pay if you put it there. Counts 2-0. Runner on second, one away here in the top of the first. Nice looking breaking ball in there for strike one. Tell you what, I'm up here in the press box and I froze. Did you see that breaking ball?
Saw your knees buckle down there.
This one slap foul. We'll go 2-2. And here's the thing about KCU is if you hit a foul ball behind us, that ball's unusable because it has now become a swamp from here to the parking lot after heavy rains over the past couple of days.
Thought I saw Shrek coming in.
No, that was me.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Ooh, this one, I'm not sure if it got him or it hit the end of the bat.
Sounded like the bat. I think that's the call.
I'll tell you what, it about have to for the ball to ricochet like that. Think about Martinez, though. He's tough as they come. I think it may have pinched him a little bit because he's kind of. But that's the thing, though. I believe if it hits the player and he swings, it's just it'd have to be a strike, wouldn't it? It's just same as a foul ball, I think. So one away, counts 2-2. Runner on second. Martinez at the plate. From the stretch, Spurlock. Here's the pitch. This one in the dirt and low.
Good block. Nice block.
Count will go full.
Got to be careful here.
Yeah, but at the same time, you don't want to get 2 on with 1 out. I think you have to get him something to hit and just hope that your infield or outfield makes the play. And hopefully it doesn't leave the yard. Good pitch out there. Low and inside, low and outside. That was a perfect pitch. Good job by Martinez fouling it off. He knew that pitch wasn't what he wanted, just able to get enough to kind of battle this. And that's the characteristics of really good hitters. Well, being able to battle until you get your pitch. From the stretch, Spurlock. Full count. This one, a little blooper over to the first baseman, and the play is made, and there's 2 away. Holem makes the play. Now, here comes number 23. I believe that is Jack Stevens, designated hitter. So 2 away. Spurlock will be from the stretch with a runner on second. Breaking ball hit right to Rivera. Rivera gathers, throw to first. That'll end the top of the first. No runs for Tennessee Wesleyan. We'll go to the bottom of half of the first. We'll be back on Kool TV.
JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup has been family owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's price. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup, 606-473-0411 for a free estimate. A call can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road, Greenup.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
On Kool TV, Spurlock was able to just allow one hit in the top half of the first. We'll go to the bottom of the first.
If you're KCU, that's really how you have to start this game. I mean, you got Wesleyan coming in here. They got swept by Reinhardt at the beginning of the month down in Georgia, and since then they have been on a tear, man. They're winners of 6 straight and just absolutely rolling.
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing that needs to happen sometimes. You like to say that about in other sports, like when Kentucky loses to teams they're not supposed to, like Texas A&M last night. You would hope that they would rebound and do really good. And, of course, Tennessee Wesleyan has. That's a characteristic of a really good team. And, I think KCU, go back to what you said, that's exactly what they needed in the top of the first. So here comes Bevan. Lead off for KCU. Swung on and missed. 0-1. It's a little late on that one. It almost seemed like he was thinking breaky ball there. It's outside. This one. A light ground ball over the shortstop. Throw it to first. There's one away. Tough play over there. I believe that was number. I don't have numbers for him, so don't do me no good. Here comes Garcia. Was able to make a pretty good infield defensive play there in the top of the first. Now trying to add a little offense to it. This one misses outside, 1-0. This one just a little low.
It was cleared in pixel, but it just slowed down. It was almost like a slow low. How's that for you? I think I should be good.
This one misses also. Good plate discipline.
Early in the game here, Spencer, what are you thinking? 3-0, you give them a green light, or you taking?
I think you got to take. I think you got to. There's a chance he gets walked here. Ooh, I thought that missed. I thought that was a little outside. I think it's big for KCU just to see runners on base at this point.
I agree.
Now you got the hitter's count. I thought that one was outside. So really good plate discipline there by Rivera. And here comes Rivera. One on, I tell you, Garcia is a very serious threat to take second. This one's called strike, 0-1. Throw to first. Garcia is able to get back in time. And I believe one game last year they threw to first on 4 or 5 straight occasions before the next pitch. trying to get Garcia out, and then he stole the next time. So, big lead over there. But at the plate, count goes 0-2 with one away. That's close. 1-2.
He wanted to really badly.
He did, and these really good pitchers, I'm not saying that was one of those pitches, they're able to cover the whole plate with the ball when they throw. And I call it the slurve. A lot of people will call it a curve, whatever. But if you're able to cover all 12 inches, see, that's
there.
Right there is a perfect example. That makes it so dangerous. Good job there by Rivera, fouling that one away.
Staying in the strike zone until the last possible moment, then it breaks out. That's a tough one to lay off.
Still 0-2. And I'll tell you, there's no one better at getting the pitcher out of rhythm than Garcia over on first base. He gets that big lead. This one, just a light chopper right back to the pitcher's mound. He's going to throw to first, and there's 2 away. Looks like the ball might go too far left, and if that's the case, that was going to score a run. Goes Guevara. Or 333 on the season. 2 away. Runner on second. Base hit, scores a run. This one outside and low, but that's going to get through now. Garcia's going to go all the way to third on the pass ball. And doesn't really change a whole lot with the speed of Garcia. If this ball's hit 2 or 3 feet in the outfield and it's dropping, he's scoring from second anyways. Just makes it a shorter distance now. So base hit will score a run. This one right down the pipe, 0-1. This one, a light chopper back to the pitcher's mound, and that'll end inning number 1. No runs for either team. We'll go to the top of the second here on Kool TV.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
Back out here on Kool TV. Ben James doing the color today. Travis Otworth on the camera behind home plate. And, of course, producing and the mastermind behind the operation, Jeff Irwin. And out in the field, Jacob Hakins. So full crew out here on the campus of Kentucky Christian University in Grayson, Kentucky, also known as God's Country. Ready to start the top of the second. And here comes Webster. .259 on the year, left-handed batter. Here's the pitch. This one's fouled way out of play. You don't want to get in a position, if you're Kentucky Christian, to have to play from behind. This one's fouled way back, so good start so far for Spurlock. Yeah, the scoreboard, brand new for this year. Kentucky Christian got a new scoreboard out in right field, and man, it looks beautiful. This one, a chopper, and it's going to go down as an infield hit for Webster. Kind of in a weird position in between Spurlock and the second baseman, and just couldn't make the play. Wasn't enough speed on it. So Webster will be credited for an infield single.
Classify that as a soft single or a hard bunt.
Yes.
Well placed.
Right. Listen, if I got to the plate, there's no chance they're going to let me bunt because I am not making it to first base. Even if I hit it perfect, they're going to throw me out. Too slow. So 1 on, no out. Here in the top of the second. Here's the pitch. This one inside and low. 1-0.
Go back to the Sandlot days, have a ghost runner.
Yeah, everybody used to have ghost runners.
Yeah.
McGill at the plate, so back-to-back left-handed batters for Spurlock. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss. Really good pitch there. Just nothing special about it. Just a perfectly placed fastball. The most dangerous pitch in baseball. Spurlock takes a look over at the runner at first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Squaring the bunt is McGill. He lays down one. Easy play at first, and there's one away, but the bunt did its job and advanced the runner to second.
Fundamental baseball right there, small ball.
Yeah, and you see, with the Reds, Cincinnati Reds played a little bit more small ball. They probably would have won 10 to 15 more games than they did last year. You don't see small ball at the major league level anymore. It's kind of refreshing to see it, really.
Yeah.
Here's Shaw. Here's the pitch. Nice looking breaking ball there. 0-1.
I'm wondering if long-term the rules changes that we've seen in MLB instituted last year, if that won't result long-term in a little bit more small ball strategy being played.
I think that, like I said, especially the Reds. The Reds probably lost more 1-0 or 1-run games than anybody in the league last year. Back-to-back breaking balls. Quickly, the count goes 0-2. I throw it again.
Yeah.
Shaw did not look comfortable.
Start at center, let it work off the plate just a little bit, see if you can get him to bite.
Yeah, I think I'd throw it again. There it is. Ooh. Good job by Shaw. Found that one away.
That one in on his hands, was moving back in just enough. It would probably been a ball, but down 0-2, you can't take a chance on that.
You can't. And I think that, do you go back to the Little League ways? Do you take a high fastball here?
Change the eye level. Change the eye level.
With the 0-2 count here. Runner on second, 0-2 count. This one's fouled away also. The thing about when you play a team like Tennessee Wesleyan, though, when you throw one of those high fastballs, they look absolutely like you're going to hit it over the 64 over there. And most of us wouldn't. But a team like this, I don't know if you can afford to throw that pitch.
That's a good point.
Oh, good pitch by Spurlock. And there's 2 away. Shaw goes down on strikes, and here comes Newman.
That was a great pitch sequence right there that he just went through.
It was, and I'll always say this, and I've called a bunch of baseball over the last few years. I still think the best pitch is a well-placed fastball.
Well, if you establish that, then you can work from there.
Right. You have to make it your base.
Mm-hmm. Right there.
Count goes 0-1 on a beautiful fastball that catches the outside part of the plate. KCU trying to get out of this top of the second with no runs across. Here's the pitch. Just misses. I'm telling you, I don't think he can take that pitch again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a definite. If there's 2 strikes in the count, he's swinging at that one. If nothing else, just to protect.
This one a little bit low. Count goes 2-1 on a beautiful, maybe not as warm as we'd like it, but beautiful sunny skies here on a Saturday afternoon in Grayson. Of course, the weather was going to turn really cold by the time Monday rolls around. I believe 43 for the high. This one's hit very high in the air, out to left field, back, and just foul. That ball didn't act like it was hit very hard, but it kept going, kept going. So a very loud foul ball. Count goes 2-2. Big opportunity here for Spurlock and the Knights. Try to get out of here with no runs across.
What are you thinking here on this 2-2, Spencer?
Inside fastball. I think that's the best way to do it. And if, the old saying, try to saw him off a little bit. If you get him anything outside, it could go opposite way. Inside fastball is my pitch here.
Oh.
That was right down the middle. Can't make that up. Strike 3's called. That'll end the top of the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second when we come back here on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Back out here on Kool TV. Ready to start the bottom half of the second. So Holub, Marushi, and Legg set to see the plate.
Number 13, Odie Hola.
Holub's the guy last year that had some serious power. Was able to get a couple over the fence. Batting .209 this year. So trying to turn that around just a little bit. Count goes 1-0. That one broke a little too much, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a 2-0. This one, a hard hit ground ball. Takes a fielder friendly bounce, and there's one away. Holub will ground out. And here comes Marushi. Former Ashland Tomcat. Really good hitter, a good catcher, too. He's got some serious power. He could make this 1-0 real quick. 293 on the season. You can't hang it over the plate against Marushi.
Nope.
This one just low, 1-0.
You and I have seen firsthand evidence what happens when that's the case.
When they had him and Tank Juniper in the lineup last year, they were so dangerous. This one goes foul. So 1-1. This one misses inside and high, 2-1. Good plate discipline there by Marucci. Now he's got a hitter's count. I think no matter where this is at, he's swinging.
Yeah, you can get selective here, but he may be aggressive.
No, Marucci. Really good plate discipline at bat, and will take first base on a walk. And I think that the pitching at Tennessee Wesleyan, that's kind of in the scouting report. Don't give him anything he can pull into left field, and as a result, there'll be a runner on first with one away.
That opens up the double play possibility for him also.
It does. Here's leg. This one misses, so 4 out of the last 5 pitches have been balls.
Ooh.
This one misses also. And, you're not getting anything across right now, but you're making Tennessee Wesleyan, their pitcher, up his pitch count. You're also making it to the point where maybe later in the game, if the game's close, they're going to have to go in some relief pitching, which strains a little bit. So,
yeah, they're already having to manage 2 games here today. So managing the bullpen, managing the pitching depth. If you got a pitcher that's struggling to throw strikes, you don't want to help him out. Make him throw strikes.
Right. So an early game mound visit for Tennessee Wesleyan. Still tied at 0. Count will be 1-1 with 1 away. Runner on first.
I think if you're the coach there, you're just trying to reset a little bit, refocus.
Right, and I tell you, I believe the pitcher's name is
Vales, I believe.
Vales is what I have. He doesn't take much time in between pitches. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one swung on and missed by leg. Count goes 1-2. That's that little league up in the strike zone fastball. That's so, if you're ever able to hit it, this one hit right up the middle, and this may be a double play. Throw to second, throw to first. A double play is turned, and that'll end inning number 2. We'll go to the top of the third. Still tied at 0 here on Kool TV.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Rev up your autumn adventure and refuel at Clark's Pump and Shop. Make a pit stop and treat yourself to our assortment of snacks and drinks. Clark's Pump and Shop has the perfect treats to satisfy your fall cravings. From our seasonal lattes and iced coffees to specialty donuts and desserts. Don't just fuel up your vehicle, fuel your taste buds at Clark's Pump and Shop, your ultimate road companion. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back out here on Kool TV, ready to start inning number 3. Pitching for both teams has been excellent thus far. Spurlock still on the mound for the Knights. Bales for Tennessee Wesleyan.
The balls that we have seen put in play so far have been fielded very cleanly, very nicely. So it helps from a pitching standpoint to know that if they do get one in play, you've got some defense playing solidly behind you.
Right, and one of the hits that Tennessee Wesleyan is credited for was just a light grounder that never actually left the grass part of the infield.
Mm-hmm.
So right now at the plate is, I believe, Carson Ford. This pitch, umpire had to think about it just for a second, and it's called a strike, 0-1. Good looking pitch there. This one's going to be hit all the way to the football field. No, it actually hit the American flagpole. We hear it over there. 0-2 count. Good start to the inning for Spurlock. I don't know why I'm whispering. Am I at a golf match?
Players is happening this weekend.
Yeah, that's true.
Could be calling hole 17 here.
Yeah.
Looks like he hit the tree, Jim.
Yeah, big dog leg back to the left here. 1-2's the count. No away here in the top of the third. Here's the pitch. Yeah, this one just misses inside. 2-2. We've seen good plate discipline out of both of these teams thus far. Spurlock from the stretch. Here's the pitch. This one low also. Count goes full. And I think what helps Spurlock a lot is his natural position to pitching is from the stretch.
Yep.
So even if there's runners on, it doesn't really affect him a whole lot. He doesn't have to change the way he pitches. He doesn't really do a wind-up. He comes set, and then he throws. Oh, yeah. I didn't know if they were going to call that or not. Good pitch there from Spurlock, and that's 3 straight strikeouts for him.
I have noticed from Spurlock also a little bit of uniqueness. He comes from center mass out there on the mound on the rubber. He doesn't, go from really one side or the other. He's kind of dead center of it most of the time.
Top of the lineup for Tennessee Wesleyan. Here comes Turner, who grounded out his last time. Good-looking breaking ball. Dead balls. I believe it bounced off home plate and hit Turner right in the right shoulder. Of course, you can catch Knights baseball and softball all season long here on the Kool Hit Sports Network. Here's the pitch. This one fouled away also. I tell you, Spurlock's in the zone, Ben. He really is doing a good job at placing his pitches. He's not allowing the Tennessee Wesleyan batters to put a lot of that barrel on the ball.
Yeah, staying in and out, up and down, working the strike zone very nicely.
This one kind of sawed him off a little bit. The low liner. The ground ball. Over to first base. And I tell you, that one may have jumped up and got the first baseman right in the face. That looked brutal. Time is called. While they tend to him, we'll take a break. We'll be back on Kool TV.
JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup has been family owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's price. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup, 606-473-0411 for a free estimate. A call can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road, Greenup.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Back out here on Kool TV. So Turner will be credited for reaching on an error. This hole up over there on first base, man, that was a tough hit. He took it either right below the eye or right above it. The training staff for KCU quickly to respond, but I think he's going to try and tough it out. But I'm telling you, that's going to hurt for a while. So glad to see he's all right. Hubble's at the plate, who had a double his last time. Good looking pitch there from Spurlock. Counts 0-1. One away here in the top of the third. This one's hit in between left field and center fielder. It's going to roll all the way to the fence. Turner's going to round second. Nope, he's going to hold him at third. So another stand-up double for Hubble, his second of the game.
That one was laced into the gap out there.
Yeah, I think he almost hit it too hard. Yeah. Because if there wasn't so much steam on that, Turner probably scores. So here comes Martinez, who flew out his last time. Two on, one away. A base hit in the outfield, scores 2. Spurlock from the stretch. This one's hit a mile in the air over into right field. The catch is made, and Turner will score easily from third, and runner will advance from second to third. And it's 1-0. Tennessee Wesleyan with 2 outs here in the top of the third. Did exactly what he needed to do, Ben.
Yep. Push the run across.
Yep.
Put it in play. Another small ball concept right there.
Absolutely. Here comes Stevens. Grounded out his last time. 0 of 1 for the day. Hitting .382 on the season, though. So he's been really good. Those that's not familiar with baseball, we'll just put it in this context. If you bat a career .300, you'll be in the Hall of Fame. This one fouled away. My goodness, that almost hit Travis's car over there in the parking lot.
And just for perspective, the 300 Hall of Fame numbers, 3 out of 10.
Yeah, exactly.
How difficult it is to hit a baseball.
Yes. And I think pitching's gotten better.
Yep.
This one, a light, hard ball. Really good play there by the third baseman. If he comes up and fields that, it's going 2-0, and you probably don't make the play at first.
Correct.
So you let the ball roll foul, and that's kind of it's 50-50 because it could just stay fair the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you have to lose? So 1-2 the count now.
You always run the risk, too, if you try to make that play, hard throw over to first, that you sail one.
Absolutely.
And the runner not only scores from third, but now you've got a guy on second.
Yes, and you see it a lot, especially at the younger ages.
Yep.
1-2, 2 away. Spurlock from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Stevens goes down on strikes. One does come across, though. 1-0. Tennessee Wesleyan leads over KCU. We'll head to the bottom of the third here on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Back out here on Kool TV, ready to start the bottom half of the third. And as of right now, Ben, there's no hits across on the scoreboard for KCU. And I look at the scorebook that I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 7 batters have seen the plate, and 5 of them have been ground outs.
Yep.
And 2 walks. So the perfect game's not in play, but still no hitter right now for Tennessee Wesleyan. Kentucky Christian's got to get something going here. Got to get a couple guys on base. You don't necessarily have to score, but you want to see the ball drop in the outfield.
Yeah, well, it's KCU has struggled pushing runs across the plate throughout the year, and the Wesleyan defense is playing strong behind their pitcher with the ground outs.
Comes Rosado. 158 on the year. Here's the pitch. Good looking breaking ball there. I'll tell you what, Travis didn't even move on that one. 0-1.
Travis was setting dead red on that.
This one misses low and outside. 1-1. Of course, want to thank everybody out here for the Kool family. Jacob Hankins, Travis Otworth, Jeff Irwin, myself, and Ben James. Ooh, I'll tell you what. I bet he's glad that broke. I didn't know if he was going to.
Didn't look that way.
No. Sometimes they don't. 2-1. This one's fouled out of play, 2-2. And of course, we want to thank Kentucky Christian University for allowing us to come out here and do these games, and our sponsors. We have the best sponsors, period. Here's the pitch. Fouled away again. I'll go out of my way to go to a place that I know sponsors the Kool Hit Sports Network or supports local athletes.
Absolutely.
Like if I'm not around a Clark's, I'll find one. And that's a good looking inside breaking ball. Man, that was kind of nasty right there. So one away here in the bottom half of the third.
Well, not that he was coming inside before to get that close, but that kind of set up that reaction for that third strike right there.
It absolutely did. Made him skittish just a little bit. So one away. Here's the pitch. This one's fouled. KCU is putting the bat on the ball, but it's just not in play.
Yeah.
It's not like, this is just a complete dominating performance here. They're just not able to put anything in play. And now quickly 0-2.
And they haven't been swinging at bad pitches either.
No. And like you said, when Marushi was up there, very good plate discipline, just kind of strained it out there. Misses. 1-2. One away. Ottersberg is on deck, and then top of the lineup with Bevan. This one fouled away also. This one hit right at the first baseman who'll field it, step on first, and there's 2 away.
Number 11, Aiden Bevan.
Here is Bevan. Grounded out his last time. So 6 of the 9 Knights who saw the plate thus far in this game have grounded out. Bevan trying to change that right here. Good looking hard hit ball to third baseman. Really good play by him, Ben. He throws over to first, and that'll end the third inning. We'll head to the top of the fourth, and Ben James is going to take over. I'm going to call color, and we'll be back here on Kool TV.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC. We are the home office.
And we're back here for the top of the fourth inning on Kool TV at Kentucky Christian University's field. Spurlock back on the mound. A nicely contested ball game thus far. Pitching has been solid. Fielding has been solid. Pretty good plate approach by both teams. Wesleyan has 1 run across. Gives them the 1-0 lead.
You've got that good preacher voice. I might have to call you from now on right before I go to sleep.
That's what a lot of my congregation says, especially back during the COVID time when we were online. They was like, we struggled to stay awake during your messages. It's like, that's confidence building right there. Got Webster leading off for the Bulldogs here in the top of the fourth. Left-handed batter steps in. It's outside, ball 1.
as the pitch counts get closer to that 50 pitch mark, you're going to see some pitches get a little wild.
Just you have to make sure he's live. Yep.
Comes back down the heart of the plate, swing and a miss. Again, that fastball coming in handy for him, establishing that early.
Absolutely.
Spurlock with the 1-1.
Oh.
Little low and inside, I believe, was the call. Good pitch, though.
He's not going to be able to take that again. If that pitch placement's the same here on this pitch, he's going to go down strikes.
You take that with a 1 strike count, not with a 2. I think that one maybe judged a little bit high in the zone.
Yeah, I think the key word there was judge. That looked pretty good from where I'm at.
3-1 count. Spurlock getting ready to come to the plate. Ball 4, down low.
So just down 1 run right now if you're KCU. That feels like 10 because you haven't been able to actually get a base hit thus far.
That's right. And that's something that we've not seen so far in this ball game, is them getting a runner on early in the inning.
Right.
We've got McGill coming up now, the catcher for the Bulldogs. Throw over to first. Back in safely. Just keeping him honest there at first base.
So still, I think that there's some movement over in the KCU bullpen just now starting to get together.
Yeah, starting to limber up out there. Fouled off.
Well, like you said, this is game 2, technically in the series, but game 1 of 2 today, and you kind of don't want to throw everything your pitchers have got.
Oh, throw back over to first in there easily. Again, just making sure you remember I know you're over there. Comes to the plate. High ball. Evens it at 1-1.
And you start to see pitches get a little bit more outside the zone for Spurlock, and he's taking a lot more time in between his pitches.
Yeah, maybe starting to feel a little bit of fatigue out there. You also have a runner at first that may be affecting a little bit. Runner goes high, fly ball, left field. He's having trouble with the sun. Oh, it drops.
Yeah, and that's nobody's fault.
Yeah.
I think I would count that as an error, essentially.
Yeah, you could see when the ball hit the pinnacle of its flight there. He was just really having trouble.
Right. I mean, I don't know what they'll actually count that as. I would count that as an error. It's a fieldable play, but I'm not saying anybody could have made that play, because when it gets lost in the sun, that becomes dangerous.
Yep. Shaw, the first baseman, now up to bat for the Bulldogs. You've got runners on second and third. You've got nobody out. Pressure situation here for KCU to remain within striking distance in this ball game. Spurlock comes to the plate. A nice block on a breaking ball that was outside the zone there.
Yeah, this is dangerous times if you're the Knights. You go down, just a hard hit ball, go down 3-0, then you're in trouble.
Yeah, we got the infield playing in, so if it's ground ball to you, you're coming to the plate. If the runner goes, you want to make sure you look him back and then go to first. But you're trying to eliminate a score here. Spurlock set and comes and deals. Big swing on that, threw it by him.
I think part of that, the reason why it feels that way, is how Vales is pitching for Tennessee Wesleyan.
I agree. It's been a well-pitched ball game on both sides so far.
Been.
Ground ball to shortstop. Rivera looks him back. Textbook on to first. Out number 1.
Yeah, you said it. That was textbook, what they teach you all the way up through baseball. Check the runner and then make the play.
Right fielder Newman comes up to bat now, left-handed batter. Still runners at second and third, but you got that 1 out under your belt here. Makes you feel a little bit better.
Yeah, and The next two batters for Spurlock struck out their last time with Newman and Ford.
It's down the left field line, drifting foul and out of play. It's also a good thing to get ahead 0-1 in this situation.
And with the left-handed batter up there, it kind of takes the bunt off the table.
Yeah. Infield still playing in, not necessarily at protect bunt depth, but they're still in to make a play at home if necessary. Strike called. Make sure we know the semi-tractor trailers going by on I-64 is there.
I didn't know that was a train or a truck there for a minute.
That's apparently a modified version of a horn. 0-2 count here.
Big pitch for Spurlock.
Nice. Swinging. Tagged him at the plate just in case.
Second time Newman's went down on strikes today.
Left fielder Ford, the batter now.
And it almost feels like that Spurlock feels more comfortable throwing to those left-handed batters. He's had more success against them.
That's a good observation. Ball low. Nice protection of the plate again. I've been impressed by the backstop here. Not much is getting by him.
And I think what makes Spurlock so good is he hides his pitches so well that you really don't know what's coming until it's halfway to the plate.
Similar release points on everything. Ball outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Like I said, Ford struck out his last time. And, you don't want to go back to the top of the order with Turner after him.
Strike called. 2-1.
I think that Spurlock does a really good job of disguising his fastballs, keeping the hitter on his toes. And he doesn't particularly throw real hard, but he does good placement.
2-1 on its way. Oh, that hit him.
Sure did.
Hit him.
Good job there by Ford. Easily, he probably could have got out of the way with that, but he took one for the team there. You got to give it a guy that's willing to do that. And now you got the top of the lineup coming.
Leadoff man coming in. Coach is asking for a little bit of clarification as to where it hit him. It's deemed him on his elbow protector there. It's what gave a little bit of a thud instead of the the sound of just dense flesh being hit there.
And you see a lot of your left-handed batters will wear that elbow cover. I think the most notorious elbow cover wearer was Barry Bonds.
Good callback right there. Kind of introduced it.
Yeah, he
actually.
did. He absolutely did. Because when he got walked, it took him 5 minutes to take that thing off and throw it.
And that only happened 12 times a game. Got a mound visit going out, maybe resetting Spurlock just a little bit. And got a big moment in this game here. You've got 2 outs, got bases loaded, got your leadoff hitter coming up who has not been shy about swinging the bat.
And I think the NAIA rules, if you have 2 mound visits in the same inning, you're required to make a pitching change. This is, of course, just the first.
Right. It's also a good time to reset not only the pitcher, but make sure that the infield's on the same page. I mean, I know we got 2 outs. You go with the easiest out at this point, but you also want to remind everybody that they're playing at normal depths here.
Yeah, and Spurlock, it's still 1-0. There's runners on, but nothing's come across the plate yet.
Absolutely. This game is not out of hand at all. He's got a chance here. Ball's fouled back. And listen, other than that, hit batsman. I mean, there's really, he's not been out of control in this inning.
No, and you think that, he would be out of this inning if the sun hadn't been in the eyes of the outfielder.
Yeah. Nice fastball, swing and miss. 0-2, you got to like that coming out.
This is going to be a critical pitch for KCU if they're going to have any chance later in this game.
Spurlock getting the sign now, taking a little bit to get what he likes, but he finds one. Comes set into the plate. Low and outside. Not a bad pitch, though, on that fastball.
No, I like the pitch. I absolutely like the pitch. I think that in this particular situation, you have to go back inside. Inside fastball is your pitch right here.
I agree. Let's see what he comes with as he sets and gets ready to deal. That's what he came with.
Sure did.
Spencer Adkins, ladies and gentlemen, flowing with his crystal ball back here. Did I say Spencer Adkins from W?
Well, he does forecast.
Okay,
weather,
I got you.
So, I mean, I guess that I would tip my hat to that.
Spencer Hutchinson. Nod of the cap, I guess, to our local weathermen.
Yeah, and we have one here at the Cool Hit Sports Network also. James Collier.
Try not to tip my hat to him more than I have to, gentlemen. Oh, that's into the gap. I'm going to get a couple across. Two runs score on that one. Looking at a 3-0 game right now. Runners on first and second.
Ball just kind of hung over the plate just a little too much.
Yeah.
And
Not bad. Number 37, Blake Kool.
And Turner was able just to, that was just textbook hitting.
Hubble at bat now. Pitch called a strike on the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, interesting, because there's been pitches there all day long that have been balls.
Yep. Checking the runner back at second a couple times here. Comes to the plate. Breaking ball in the dirt. Blocked nicely. 1-1.
And we haven't seen any wild pitches out of either one of these guys on the mound today. And I tell you, if there's a wild pitch here, whoever's on base is making it safely to the next.
Yeah. Comes to the plate. Fly ball out to left field. Left fielder backing up, makes the catch.
Tell you what, that one carried more than comfortably.
Yeah, there's a couple runs comes across in that half of the inning, though. We're going to go to break here. Cool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
We're back here on Cool TV, bottom of the fourth inning. KCU coming up. Hopefully get a couple of those runs back as they're down 3-0 now.
Well, I think that, the game's still in reach, but, KCU has struggled to put runs across the plate at times this year, and you don't want to go down any more than what you are without putting anything across.
Correct. Garcia leading the inning off for the Knights.
Got the meat of the lineup coming.
Vale's still on the mound for the Bulldogs. Comes to the plate. Low and outside with that fastball. 1-0.
He might make
Dribbler
it there.
down the third base line. Glove nicely. Thrown out. First base. Bang, bang play right there.
It absolutely was. I thought maybe he made it, but I think the right call was made.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good play by Hubble, though.
Yeah, and truthfully, once the third baseman put it in his glove, I thought he was going to make it. Usually in those plays, you try to barehand it.
Yeah. Jan Rivera coming up now. Shortstop for KCU. Try to get some action going here with 1 out. Swings at a curveball way out of the zone there. Started in, moved out.
KCU still not even able to put anything in the outfield. I don't believe they've even had a fly ball out there yet.
Goes right back to the same pitch. A little bit closer to the plate this time. Fouled off. And with 2 pitches, you're down 0-2 right there.
So we got some action over in the bullpen for Tennessee Wesleyan now, per the director, Jeff Irwin, behind me.
Ball taken outside. 1-2.
Like we said, this is game 1 of 2 today.
Got him on the curveball, swing and miss. Strike 3. Out number 2.
So 5 pitches and 2 outs for Bales at the mound. Trying to keep that pitch count down, doing a good job of it.
Guevara up now, left fielder. KCU. Bales comes to the mound, comes to the plate. Outside, ball 1.
And Vales is not that textbook pitcher, as Tom is called. He's a guy that he might throw it 3 feet outside, and the next time it's just an inch inside the plate on the inside.
Yep.
He really keeps you guessing.
Everything to begin the batters this inning has been way outside. 2 fastballs and then a curveball in the middle. So we got another fastball outside.
He does a really good job of feeling out the batter.
I did listen to his rant this morning on my way here.
Ground ball to shortstop. Oh, through the glove and the center field. Going to be an E6 right there. Gets KCU a base runner.
And if you're KCU, you take it how you can get it.
That's exactly right.
Ideally, that's not what you wanted, but the inning's still alive and you got to run on first.
It's kind of like the old saying in basketball, whether it banks in or not, counts the same. We'll take a base runner this way.
Yeah, even if the banks are closed.
That's right. Going to the shortstop again, goes to second base. Gets the lead runner. That finishes off 4-3-0 right now, Tennessee Wesleyan. We'll be back shortly here at Kool TV.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
And we're back here on Kool TV at Kentucky Christian University here in Grayson. Absolutely beautiful afternoon for a doubleheader here in Grayson. Spurlock still on the mound for KCU, facing a 3-0 deficit right now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, multiple pitchers warming up on both sides over here in the bullpen, so it won't be long. And regardless how this inning ends for both teams, I'd expect to see a pitching change.
I agree with that. Yeah, you got to, again, we've referenced it a couple times, got a double header, saving some arms. Playing strategy right now is the shortstop number 22, Martinez, is the first batter of the inning for the Bulldogs. Oh, soft line drive back up the middle. Rivera on the other side of second base to make the play. Can't come up with it. Runner safe at first.
Kind of took a weird bounce. As soon as it got to the mound, it switched directions. As I believe Rivera had always weighed over to his left. The ball kind of went back to his right, and that's a tough play.
It had some cue ball English on it as it hit the ground there.
I think I would count that as an infield single.
Yeah, I agree. Designated hitter Stevens now at the plate with runner on first. 382 hitter. You got to be careful here. Puts one into the air. That may fall. Short center field. Runners at first and second now. Got the second baseman, number 1, Webster, at the plate. Runners on first and second. Nobody out.
And Tennessee Wesleyan's been able to put guys on base and make plays in the most unfanciest way you can. Little bloopers, little balls that just drop into gaps, and just a textbook RBI single last inning.
Coming from a team that primarily is built on power, they're manufacturing the runs that they've had so far in their base runners in a different way other than that. Spurlock comes set to the plate. Webster showed bunt and pulled back. Ball 1. Squares to bunt again. Bunts off to the third base line, foul ball.
This may be one of the last batters Spurlock faces. You got 2 on, no out, unless he's able to retire the next 3, which even at the end of this inning, I think that's change is coming.
I agree. I think you're definitely looking at least the last inning here. Be nice to get a ground ball here. Or he's squaring to bunt again. Let's see if he holds. He does. Breaking ball just outside.
I don't know where that missed.
Just outside.
Just because he pulled the bat back doesn't mean it wasn't a strike.
Throws it. Nice fastball. Center plate. Missed at the attempt to bunt. Strike 2.
And it's probably a good thing that he did, because that ball was going straight back to the pitcher's mound and you're returning 2.
Yep. KCU moves their left fielder in just a little bit now. Ball is roped right field. In front of the right fielder, gets down. Runner stops at third. You got bases loaded now.
The problem with that is hit too hard.
Yep. I mean, he laced that ball.
So now, bases loaded with no outs.
Evan McGill, the catcher. Tennessee Wesleyan now at the plate.
And it looks like I have a little mound visit here from the catcher, trying to calm his guy down just a little bit.
Let's see if we got a catcher's visit, and then maybe if we're maybe giving somebody time to warm up a little bit more, if this is
You're exactly right.
going to stay a catcher's visit.
No, I think that's right. I think you're delaying the game just a tad bit in case this one finds a gap in the outfield.
Yeah.
And Spurlock has pitched very well thus far.
No doubt.
And I think no matter the outcome of this inning, I think he's done a really good job today.
Absolutely. With the lineup that he's faced here today, he has thrown the ball very well. Bases loaded, no outs. First pitch coming to the plate. Swing and miss. 0-1.
Like I said, and it's not really a specialty pitch of his. His just a little bit of an off-speed fastball that he throws on the outside part of the plate. That may be his best pitch.
Anybody thinking, learning to pitch here, it's not always about rearing back and throwing as hard as you can.
No.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Like I said, my grandfather always used to say there's pitchers and throwers. Pitchers put it where they want. Throwers can just throw real hard.
Yeah. Well, and also to be able to take a mile per hour or two off of your go-to pitch, just enough to keep them off balance.
Just a finesse.
Good approach. I like that there on 0-2. You're not necessarily trying to play around, just get him out.
Right. And,
fouled off.
With no outs here, if this is in the infield, if you're able to, you're going home.
Yep. Yeah, you got him playing at the depth right on the edge of the infield grass. Trying to cut that lead runner down for sure.
Pretty important pitch here. You get one down, you can work some things around.
Ball down low and outside. 1-2.
Still a good pitch, though.
Not out of the realm of possibility. Somebody might go fishing for that.
If you had somebody up there like me, I'd be walking to the dugout.
If you and I were playing this game, it'd already be over, my friend. Ball driven to right field, and right fielder coming in makes a nice grab. Oh, hesitated just a little bit. We got a tag from third. Runner scores.
Yeah, and I think that was a good cutoff there. You throw it and it goes past the catcher, then you're putting yourself in. You're putting the runners for Tennessee Wesleyan on second and third instead of first and second. So
we got first and second. We got Shaw, the first baseman, at bat.
Ideally for KCU, you get a ground ball over here to third.
Yeah.
Or a strikeout.
Nice curveball pop up to center field. Center fielder coming in. Oh, it's going to drop.
Yeah, but no damage done.
No,
that's the good thing.
No, you got the runners did advance to second and third. You got, bases loaded again, but you didn't have a run score. Double play is still an option.
I think they were more uncertain if KCU was going to catch it than KCU themselves.
Exactly right. When you had the center fielder charging too, so when you're on second and you're the lead runner and you've got a guy coming in that hard, it's hard to get halfway to watch because you got to stay a little bit closer.
With the left-handed batter coming up, all of my pitches are going to be on the inside of the plate here.
Absolutely. Cruz Newman stepping to the plate, 324 hitter.
3 strikeouts on the day, or 2 strikeouts already though. So I guess the old saying he's due.
First pitch is low for ball 1.
That's something that Spurlock has done a good job at doing, is keeping the ball down in the strike zone. And a lot of Tennessee Wesleyan's big hits have kind of been that golf club,
Yeah. 9-iron kind of going out.
It's been they've been kind of golfing it in the outfield.
Fastball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
And shout out to KCU. Man, the field looks really good.
They've done some work on this facility here the past couple of years. Spurlock getting ready to come to the plate. Curveball. Grounded into right field. That's going to score a couple. Runner from first going to third. 2-run single.
And if you're KCU, I'm not sure you make the pitching change right now. I think you just kind of live with the results of the rest of this inning, and then you make the change then. You put a pitcher in there now. He's come to the plate with a very confident, or come to the mound with a very confident Tennessee Wesleyan team, and now you might actually get this pitching change.
Yeah. I mean, unless the game plan has just been set in stone from the very beginning that you're going to get 5. Nope, he's making the change. We're going to take a break here as they bring in the new pitcher. Let him get warmed up here on Kool TV.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Fall hunting season is here, and Border Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back here. Kool TV. Kentucky Christian had a pitcher change. Right-hander number 25, Andrew Combs, coming to the mound for KCU. 0-1 count. Getting ready to come set with the second pitch.
Well, good start.
0-2.
Runners on the corner, still only one away. 8 hits for Tennessee Wesleyan on the day so far.
Middle infield playing at double play depth. Webster at the plate.
Oh, where'd that one miss?
I guess that was low.
It was too good. It was too much of a strike that they're just not going to call it.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Ball inside, just to remind you fans, we're got a double header here today. And Grayson, 2 7-inning games.
And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but right now Tennessee Wesleyan still has a no-hitter going right now.
You know, I always wonder how many people really hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Well, for me, I'm so immune to it. I'm like a mongoose when it comes to that.
Ball down low makes it 3-2. Runner advances second base, so that takes double play off the realm of possibilities.
And going back to bad news, here we are. We played, just a little over 4 innings, and KCU's been outscored 22-0 in the first game in this, halfway through this one.
Ball's ground to the first baseman. Takes a nice look at third base there to hold and freeze the runner. Well played. Out number 2.
And when I say that, KCU, Ben, has not played real bad.
No.
And it doesn't feel like that it should be that way. Just been struggling at the plate. And I think something that goes unspoken is the time in between innings. So when you got guys that go to the plate and you're down on strikes or whatever, you get 3 outs and 5 pitches, there's not a whole lot of time for your pitcher to kind of regroup.
Yeah. First pitch is a ball high.
Because I think Spurlock pitched pretty well.
Yeah, he had a solid game. Turner at the plate, center fielder. Ball high, 2-0.
Maybe just a slight bit high. One of those things you can't take again, though.
Another big spot in this game here, down 6-0. Need to limit them here. Nice pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
And when you go to the bottom half of the 5th, I think you have to put at least 3 across. You go into the bottom, bottom of the 6th and 7th, then your back's really against the wall, and that's, of course, if they don't score anymore.
Yeah, this is definitely a sizable lead that you need crooked numbers up on the board from here on out. You'll take the 1 runs, but you need some crooked ones. Ball popped up. Shortstop Rivera camping underneath it. Oh, makes the catch. Had some trouble with the wind and the sun right there, but makes a nice play. All right, that ends the inning here. Going back to a replay. Check out that catch by Rivera.
What camera work by Jacob Hankins.
Go to break now here on Kool TV. We'll be back in just a few.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
And we're back here at Kool TV. Going into the bottom of the 5th, Marushi's going to be leading off for KCU. We do have a pitching change. Southpaw on the mound right now, Blake Payton coming in relief. We talked about a little bit last inning, KCU down 6 runs. This being a 7-inning ball game, you're down to your last few innings here. You got 9 outs left. Got to start making some stuff happen if you want to come back in this one.
Yeah, and I think the right guy's at the plate if you're going to do that with Marushi. A guy that, put one in the gap in the outfield or shows the plate discipline like he did the last time he was up.
And this is one of those instances you get something like that just to get a little energy going, a little momentum.
It's KCU still not been able to put anything in play thus far today.
Pitch comes. That was called a strike.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way that was a strike.
Another fast. Called strike 2.
Okay.
Looked low from here, but we're not the one that makes that determination. 0-2 fastball comes in high. He's throwing some gas coming in here.
He's very, very fast pitches, and I think it's kind of an adjustment KCU will have to make.
Seems to have come in with the approaches. That one's fouled off, and I'm just going to throw my heater till you show me you can hit it.
Yeah, and maybe this will help KCU, a different look.
Yeah. 1-2 Marushi. Fouled straight back.
About killed us just there. Thank God the net was there, because that was coming right at the window.
That one had ill intent written all over it. Swinging third strike, gets back behind.
Got him.
And he reaches.
I thought he got him.
Safe.
Of course, it's tougher for us to see because we got the net and different things in the end. So, still goes down as a strikeout, I believe, though.
Yep. Got a runner at first, right fielder. 31 leg coming to the plate. 0 for 1 today. Swing and miss on that fastball.
Way behind it. And I think that you go back to what you're saying, he's bringing the gas and not used to seeing the speed.
Straight down Broadway for strike 2 with another fastball. Yeah, Vale's in there that you faced earlier. That, I mean, he's throwing some fastballs, not anything quite to this pace, though. 0-2 on its way. Another fastball. Swing and miss. Got one down now. Rosado coming up. Rosado's also 0 for 1 today, the KCU third baseman. Ball low. 1-0.
You got to get something going here if you're KCU. You got to.
Get your first runner on base. Got to make something happen here. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
It's one of those deals when you finally are able to kind of break the ice and put one of these in that gap in the outfield. Maybe it just leads to more.
Yep. Really having difficulty adjusting to the speed of the fastball
That's
here.
putting it lightly. The last 3 or 4 swings in this inning have been way behind the pitch.
Another fastball, swing and a miss.
It must be nice to have this relief pitching in your arsenal if you're Tennessee Wesleyan.
Like, let's see, what are we going to do? Let's just go to this guy. Throw some gas while you're in there. Ottersburg, number 8 center fielder, now up. 0 for 1 as well. Fastball, showed bunt, pulled back, straight down the middle. Strike 1.
With the game the way it is right now, the last thing I think you should be worried about is bunting. Kind of just, back against the wall.
Figured he was probably just trying to show bunt gauge a little bit of the speed on that fastball, and then he comes right back late on it. It's not a bad strategy.
No. Just not used to seeing the speed, these batters.
Yep. The 0-2 comes at him high with the fastball.
Goodness.
3 down. All right, we're going to go to the next part of the 6th, top to 6. We'll be back here on Kool TV.
JD Flooring 2017 Ashland Road Greenup has been family owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's price. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup, 606-473-0411 for a free estimate. A call can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring. 2017 Ashland Road, Greenup.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
And we're back here on Kool TV for the top of the 6th inning. Coming off a rarity in the bottom half of that 5th, the 4-strikeout inning. Tennessee Wesleyan leads 6-0 right now.
And it feels like 18-0.
Yeah, it really feels insurmountable, especially with that dominating performance that we saw from the mound on that last inning from Blake Payton. Andrew Combs coming back out on the mound for KCU. Hubble leading off for the Bulldogs, their third baseman. Hubble's 1 for 2 today, stepping in at a .378 average. Combs deals, breaking ball, called strike 1.
Yeah, Tennessee Wesleyan comes in ranked 22 in the last NAIA poll.
Pitch down low, ball 1. I think they had made their way up to number 6 before they had that little nosedive against Reinhardt, I think.
Yeah, they come in 14-9.
Check swing. It's a ball. 2-1.
And I think it's important to note that the number 5 ranked team in NAIA is Cumberland's.
Oh.
22-4 on the year.
Just down I-75 here. Ball outside. 3-1.
Good looking pitch.
Fastball for a strike. Full count. Spencer, what are you thinking here on this full count?
I still think you go back inside, especially against your left-handed batters.
Comes to the plate. Fastball out over the plate. Drilled back up the middle. Base hit, center fielder.
Good looking hit there. It was just a good traditional fastball. Unfortunately, the placement just wasn't there.
Yeah.
It's kind of what you don't want to do when you get a hitter down in the count.
Yeah. Groove one right down Broadway there. Shortstop, Martinez. 1 for 3 today. He's coming to the plate. Nice breaking ball to start. It's 2 batters in a row he's used that hook with to start him out.
And I think he should not be so bashful about throwing it, you know, especially with, the batters taken.
Ball outside, 1-1. Combs looks over his back shoulder. Check on the runner at first instead of the traditional inside shoulder. Comes to the plate, swing, miss, throw down to first. Safely back in there. It is a 1-2 count, though.
Yeah, ideally, you send him down on strikes or get a ground ball, Rivera or Garcia here in turn 2.
Yeah. Clear the base paths. Ball. Pretty good bit outside into the left-hander's batter's box. 2-2. Combs comes set, delivers.
Oh, good look.
Caught him looking on the outside corner. An instant replay coming up on that one. 23. The designated hitter Stevens at bat now. Stevens 1 for 2 on the day. Combs coming to the plate. Another breaking ball to start off a batter right down the center. There's the double play ball. Garcia. First, 6-4-3. Twin killing brings an end to the inning. We'll be back with the bottom of the 6th on Kool TV after this replay.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
And we're back here on Kool TV in Grayson, Kentucky. KCU's up to bat in the bottom of the 6th. Catcher number 11, Bevan, will be leading off. Blake Payton still on the mound. He had the Rick Vaughn approach. Forget the curveball, Ricky. Give him the heater in that last inning, and that's what they got a steady dose of.
You got the top of the lineup here. This is really your last chance. You got to get 3 here at least.
First pitch, fastball's high, ball 1. Yeah, 6 outs left. I mean, you've got to do something here.
And to this point, 0 hits for KCU.
Fastball strike. Another fastball fouled back towards the press box.
Yeah, I think
1 and 2.
That's a good thing they put that net up. And, I know I said it earlier, but shout out to the grounds crew. I know most of it's the players.
There was a curveball. Very high, hung it, but it was a curveball nonetheless. Yeah, the field looks tremendous right now. Did he check?
I don't think so.
Oh, they called it a ball, said he stayed back on it.
Big pitch here.
3-2. Got it by him. Swinging strike 3.
And it's almost like anytime he wants to, he can blow that fastball right past him.
He's definitely got some confidence with it. Second baseman, number 2, Garcia, coming to the dish here. Try to get something started with 1 out. Another fastball blown right by him. Strike 1.
And Garcia's a guy who can put this fastball in play.
Ball high. Fans at home, if you're watching and listening along with us, those rally caps going. Fastball inside, 2-1. You'd like to hope that if he's going to continue with that fastball that he may start losing a little bit of his command with it. And just like that, straight down the middle with the fastball.
There's a guy in the stands right below us that's keeping the speed on that, and that one's 89.
89, okay. Another one down low. Full count.
That one was 90. This one
fouled back.
So he's high 80s, low 90s fastball, which is bringing it.
Comes to the plate, high, ball 4. Good at bat right there.
That was more of an off speed. Ben was only 88 miles an hour.
Took some off of it. That was basically a wiffle ball coming in there, right?
Right.
Jan Rivera now, the shortstop for KCU, coming up to the plate. He's a .385 hitter, 30 bases on balls on the year, so he will work a count. So let's see if we can keep some momentum going here with the base runner. Called strike. Took him a minute to decide if that was what he was going to call or not.
84 on that one.
We seen a difference in a 2-seam and a 4-seam here, or goes over
they got
first.
Him. They did.
Got him in no man's land.
Yeah, they'll run him down.
And he's caught.
That is a heck of a pickoff move, and especially when you've got a left-handed pitcher. It's opposite when you're right-handed because you can throw over to third. When you're left-handed, you kind of forget that he's able to throw over to first in that stretch and kind of get caught sleeping a little bit. And unless he can take that leg straight up, and as long as he's not moving towards the plate, it's completely legal.
Yep. Yeah, that was pretty lethal right there. 0-2 coming in, fouled off.
.91 on that one.
Bringing some cheddar here today.
Yes, absolutely.
Ball low. 1-2. Ball's dribbled down third base line, foul. Remains 1-2.
That tells you the depth of talent the Tennessee Wesleyan team has when you're able to put in a guy to relief pitch who's throwing high 80s, low 90s.
Yeah. Coming right back at us again.
I flinched a little bit.
Did you flinch?
I did a little bit, yeah.
Collier would say you're fired. If you flinch, you're fired. But we won't reward you like that. We'll keep you around. 1-2 coming in. Breaking ball. High and outside, look like.
You got 4 outs if you're left, and you'd like to see him break up the no-hitter anyways.
Absolutely. See what he gets here on 2-2. Ball outside, runs the count full. Working this at bat nicely.
Yeah, KCU's had guys get on base, but just have never been a threat thus far.
Fouls off that fastball. I think that's a good point you brought up there, Spencer. It's like you've never put the pitchers into high-pressure situations here today.
No, that last fastball, 92. So.
Well, there goes the fatigue factor, I guess. Yeah. My theory a little bit earlier. So.
See what this one is.
Grounded to the third base, right at him. Man.
I'll tell you what.
Again, solid contact right at him. Well, that'll take us to the 7th inning. We'll be back on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Back here on Kool TV, top of the 7th inning. KCU's down 6-0, down to 3 outs. I think it's goes without saying it's imperative that they don't allow any more runs across the board here.
Well, you're probably not going to win this game. But at the bottom half of the seventh, you want to be able to put a ball in play to break up the no-hitter. It's always good. You get beat, whatever. But you don't want to go back knowing you just let another team throw a no-hitter against you.
That's true. Yeah, especially with the psyche of turning right around and playing again. Second baseman, number 1, Cale Webster. 2 for 2 today, leading off the inning. Combs back on the mound, strike 1.
That's the pitch that I think that KCU has to throw a little bit more of, is that very inside fastball.
Because every batter for Wesleyan's crowded the plate.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, absolutely.
Ball comes up a little bit short in the dirt. 1-1.
And the Bulldogs' most successful at bats have been pitches outside.
He's waiting on a pitch that he likes. He's got it, getting ready to come to the plate. Ball's lined, not even lined, just kind of grounded through the hole there between first and second. Base hit.
Just a textbook classic single. And Wesleyan comes up here, and they are, they're not trying to kill the ball. They want to just try and put it in play and make KCU make plays.
Yep. That brings up the catcher, McGill. 1 for 1 on the day.
Boy, the bats look a lot different than when, I played, and I'm sure they look different from when you played. And I'm sure they cost a lot more.
Oh, I guarantee it. We had to whittle our own bats out of wood when I played. Roy Hobbs, the natural. First pitch for a ball. Pops it up behind the third base dugout and out of play. Moves the count to 1-1.
Pretty good weather, though, on a Saturday here in Grayson.
It's absolutely gorgeous. As you said earlier, Monday will be in the 40s.
Yep. And I will be, that's actually a day off of me. So, tough play. That's a tough play.
Hop right there over the first baseman's head. Runner moves to third. You got him on the corners here right now.
I think that goes down as a single.
It has to.
Yeah.
That was a terrible bounce.
So, I've been in an operating room for the last, 2 days. I love it, by the way. So, taking a day off is pretty nice.
Corbin Shaw now the batter. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Combs is now facing here in the top of the seventh. Runners at first and third. Nobody out.
I think you allow the run to score. I think you try to just get 2 here.
I agree. Got a ball outside.
Because what's the real big difference between 6 and 7 when you don't have anything?
An extra point.
Yeah.
And in college, they've not moved it back yet, so.
No.
Outside ball, too.
And this is not a loss that will necessarily, as the old saying goes, leave a bad taste in your mouth. There's been bright spots for the Knights in this, especially pitching. It's just been, opportunities that, give Wesleyan credit. They have really just shut down the full lineup of KCU at the plate. They really have done a good job of tiptoeing around the batters and doing different things to kind of, we've got umpires at the mound.
I think we had the catcher notice something there, maybe not right, with the pitcher Andrew Combs here. They're out there taking a look at him right now.
Yeah, usually when the umpires come to the mound like that, then kind of look at it, maybe a potential injury.
Yeah. We're going to take a break now as it looks like maybe a pitching change is happening. We'll be back here on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
And we're back here at Kool TV. Pitching change made to left-hander number 15, Dylan Nolan. Not sure what was going on.
Yeah, he didn't necessarily give out any indicators walking back to the dugout.
No, favoring his right arm maybe just a little bit. Comes in with facing a 2-ball, no-strike count here with nobody out. Runners on the corners. Coming into a dirty inning here is Shaw's at bat. His first pitch is outside. That runs the count to 3-0. It's a tough spot to come in.
It is. Because, you know, and the obvious.
Ball 4.
And that's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, with no outs here, you get the bases loaded. So you could tap any base, get the force out. At this point, if you're KCU, you just want to get an out.
Right fielder number 19, Newman. Coming up to bat. 324 hitter on the season. Blocked very skillfully behind the plate there. It's ball 1.
Yeah, the catcher's done a really good job today of not allowing anything to get back towards this logo.
Nolan is coming from the wind-up. It's blistered in between first and second. That's going to score a couple. Misplayed out there in right field. Play at second he's called safe. We got a 2 RBI double.
Yeah, almost an impossible play to make there if you're the first baseman. So now the game's kind of, you know, it's out of reach at this point. Now you're not playing to win this game. You're playing to build momentum towards your next one.
Just wanting to see some positive things happen here. Left fielder number 11, Ford is up. Still no outs. He's swinging on the first pitch. Flies one out to center here. Center fielder's camping under it, bringing it in. Both runners are going to tag and move up safely, standing up. 9-0 ball game.
I tell you, if he'd hit that in any other part of the park, he may be walking all the way home. And we've seen it here before. Guys hit dead center field, you know, well over the black canopy out there right above Kentucky Christian. It can happen.
Center fielder, number 6, Turner, now at bat. Called strike 1. Got a runner on third. 1 out.
And I think what helps Tennessee Wesleyan a whole lot, you know, are they actually this much better than KCU? No, but they're playing with confidence.
Ball roped down the third baseline, foul.
And that's, and that goes for all sports. We're about to start March Madness, and that's where you see your big upsets is these, smaller schools and schools that don't necessarily get all the ESPN publicity. They play with confidence.
Yep. Yeah, and when you're up 9-0, you can free swing a little bit too.
Right.
Helps to keep you loose. Pressure-free situation. Pitch comes in, driven out to left field.
Gone. That's foul.
It is ruled to be.
I thought it was foul. I didn't think that was close. The third base umpire's got to make that call.
He's still just standing there.
I know.
His home plate umpire that came up with his hands out. So, what are they?
Why is he looking at home plate? That's his call.
What are they ruling right here? We got runners crossing the plate.
I thought it was foul for sure. Didn't you? They're going to call it foul. Yeah,
foul ball. Okay. I thought that's what the home plate umpire had called anyhow. I mean, you can't fault the runners for trying to make their pitch here.
I thought the play is the third base umpire. Didn't you
Should
think
be.
that?
Should
Yeah,
be.
that's what I thought. And he just kind of stood there. And, I'm standing, what are we, at least 400 feet away from there. And I thought it was foul for sure.
Fouled off again. That was the longest and most confusing foul ball we've had of the day for sure.
Yeah, and it didn't have to be. That's the thing.
No 2 is on its way. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch there.
Tags him out, strike 3. A replay on this one here. Nice pitch coming in. Third baseman, 37, Hubble, is now up. He's 2 for 3 today. Nice block. Ball 1. We've got 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Excuse me. Wesleyan on top 9-0.
Of course, they after the conclusion of this game, they will rechalk the field, rake the brick. I guess it's just crushed up brick, and kind of regroup everything, and then we'll start fresh again, probably around 45 minutes to an hour after the conclusion of game 1.
Yeah. So make sure you check that out. Second game in the doubleheader. Spencer will have that one. I won't be around for that one, so you'll have half the tomfoolery that we've had here in game 1.
I always enjoy my time out here, man. I love KCU. I really do. I love Coach Manning and just being out here. It's relaxing, and it's a great thing to have a college like this in the local reach.
You're absolutely correct. Pitch coming to the plate. Outside gets past the catcher, runner coming home, no play. He is safe.
Not only catcher, ball just kind of got too much grip on the ball, and that's what causes that to hit way before it gets to plate. And but one of those things, you're not faulting the pitcher here. You're not faulting anybody. You got to give credit where credit's due, and there's a reason why this Tennessee Wesleyan team is nationally ranked. They're a good team.
Yep, they are. They take advantage of situations.
Not saying KCU's not a real good team, but even the best teams run into buzzsaws every once in a while.
Yep. 3-0 count here. 2 down. Base is empty now. Comes in with the strike, 3-1.
Yeah, and I think it'll help this pitcher a lot more that he can go through his normal technique without having to go from the stretch to the beginning of the inning.
Yeah. It's called strike 2, full count.
Of course, me and you will be over at campus of East Carter here pretty soon.
Yeah, it's not going to be too much longer for that. Breaking ball fouled away. Count remains full.
Of course, a lot of the starters from last year's region runner-up team have returned again, and I'll tell you what, that's going to be a tough team. You're talking about Tom Alonis and Blake Hall and Scott Brothers and Goodman.
Ball 4, high. Put somebody on first base with 2 outs.
You can catch baseball all season long here on the Kool Sports Network, whether it's East Carter, Raceland, West Carter, Lewis County, softball and baseball. You know, that's one thing that I'm not saying I don't enjoy doing all sports, but I really like doing baseball and softball.
Just something American feeling about doing some baseball, some diamond stuff, apple pie. Martinez now looks at the first pitch. Ball runner advancing to second on the throw. He is safe. Ball came out of the glove. If he'd have held that tag, that was going to be really close.
Yeah, I had a chance on it. The ball just kind of snow coned on the top of his glove, and just any slight contact was going to knock that thing out.
1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs. Runner on second here. Pitch is high. 2-0.
Just got to get out of the inning for KCU.
Down 10-0 right now. As you had stated earlier, it's important now. You'd love to come back and win this one, no doubt, but to build some momentum for game 2 of the doubleheader.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
This is not a winnable game at this point, but you've got to let's just say you break up the no-hitter and you get 2 or 3 runs across in the bottom half of the 7th. I think that carries a lot of weight.
Pitch grounded to the second baseman, knocked it down, comes up with it, goes to first in time. That finishes the inning. We'll be back here on Kool TV for the bottom of the 7th.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
And we're back here on Kool TV for the bottom of the 7th inning. Fans, a reminder, we do have a doubleheader on tap today, so this is not a regularly scheduled 9-inning game. Both games today are scheduled to be 7-inning affairs. That's unless extras come into play. But this is the last chance for KCU here to dent the scoreboard here. Got Blake Payton still on the mound for the Wesleyan Bulldogs, and he's been impressive in his couple innings.
Yeah, a guy that can throw a fastball high 80s, low 90s.
Rivera leading off for the Knights. Ball 1, high and outside. Fastball called strike, 1-1. You talked at the last half of the inning about being nice to have KCU, another called strike here in our area. Notice that here in the past several years, there's been a lot more local talent.
Yeah, and I think it's important to note that, the talent in our area, and I say our area because we all live here, is very unpublicized. And that's why, we do what we do at Kool TV and Kool Hits. And I think that, what Jacob Hankins does and goes out and spotlights different individual athletes in their sport. We bring something to the table nobody else has.
Big hook coming in there from the left-hander. Haven't seen many of those, but that goes across for called strike 3.
That was nasty.
That was filthy.
That was impressive because he really didn't take a lot of speed off that pitch.
First baseman Cody Holub coming up now. He's 0 for 2 today. See if he can do something with Peyton. Ball outside.
Yeah, and I think our partnership with, here at Kool Hits and KCU has gotten a lot stronger because they're able to, I do a media day every year during football season, and I think that, having them be able to come out and meet all these athletes and stuff, it only strengthens their relationship with the community.
There's another bender, swung on and miss. 1-2. Swinging strike 3 on a fastball. 2 down. Down to our last batter here. Unless he can get on.
Marushi's been on base his last 2 times up. It'll go down as a strikeout, but reached first and then was walked in his previous at bat.
Yeah. As you stated earlier, example of local talent here.
Yep.
Swinging strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2 here. Ball outside, 1-2.
Yeah, just off the outside part of the plate. Marushi recognized that.
Fastball fouled away.
You can tell a lot about a foul ball. If it goes over your right-handed batter, goes off to your right, it's because you're behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Drop down in there.
To the right field side.
Hey!
It gets down. Goes to the fence after a diving attempt by the right fielder. Marushi's going to be in standing up for a double.
Yep. And that breaks up the no-hitter, and the pitcher kind of bends over, grabs his knees, and gives a smile. He was down to his last strike, and Marushi breaks up the no-hitter.
Listen, they've had a few of those fall their way this game. I'm not going to be apologetic for one falling for us.
Absolutely not.
Right fielder, or 31 leg at bat now.
Give credit where credit was due, though. That right fielder laid out for him.
He went. He was trying to get that team no hitter for sure. He may be feeling a little bit of ill effect on that.
Yeah,
as well.
That was a.
We got a pinch runner coming in.
Full extension, that's for sure.
Martin in at second, pinch running. Justin Legg, a .333 hitter on the year at the plate. Takes a strike. It's a good-looking fastball right there.
Yeah, and Legg jumped back like that was way inside.
Yeah, for no other reason as he fouls that one off, you'd love to see that runner get in from second.
Yeah, and the way that the pitcher winds up, you don't see the ball until
he hides
very
it
late.
well. Yeah.
Well, end it.
And that's a swinging strike 3. And that ends the game. Tennessee Wesleyan 10, KCU 0.
And, of course, we will take a break. We'll switch gears a little bit, and I think they'll re-chalk the field and do some things like that. And I think they'll probably get some snacks after players kind of do their handshakes and stuff like that. So we will be back for game number 2 here on the Kool Hits Sports. Well, I want to thank you for being here.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, man.
Yeah.
Enjoyed myself. Thanks for having me along.
And, of course, Kentucky Christian University and the whole crew, Jacob Hankins, Travis Otworth, Jeff Irwin, myself, and Ben James. This has been a presentation of the Kool Hits Sports Network.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland. Thank you for watching Kentucky Christian University Baseball on Kool TV. This broadcast of KCU Baseball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Hit Sports Network and Kool TV.